All right, all right. All right, all right, all right, all right. Sister Deborah, I was having problems here um, with the live stream here with YouTube, and it was saying some things I had never seen before. It was saying that you are not set up for live. And I'm like, that's strange to me. People, I'm going to let you know, some way or another, your thoughts are being interfered with. So I want to let you know that. And to me, that's some sort of gift that the Father would allow them to be able to have, because that to me is off the chain. Your thoughts are being interfered with. Whew, Father, Yah, I understand, I understand, I understand, I understood, and I understand why the things were prophesied to be what it's said to be. A lot of it makes sense and it's hardcore. And now I understand also. Hello over there, and hello, you all. Sister Deborah coming this morning, this Sunday morning, with a message. And this is such a powerful message, being so the Father dropped it in my spirit and then broke it all up in me. So this is something I, Sister Deborah, shall and will put in my spiritual backpack, because it also support what I've been teaching all the time. But now I have the closure. I have the finished, complete revelation of it. Now it brings me to the fullness of understanding the things I've taught in time past, even to this present day. And this topic is, who are the true branches and those that are grafted in? Sister Deborah is going to break down to you who are the true branches and who are they that are grafted in. Now I sit here. I was supposed to have been going to the beach this morning, and I got my swimming suit and my towels and everything packed. Check the weather. And it's supposed to rain. And it looks like it's going to rain, but I didn't see this day until today. I was just looking forward to going to the beach. But I'm going to hold off. I'm going to have to hold off. So here I am today, wanting to bring this uh, message to you. And I'm grateful for the Most High Yah for allowing me to be able to step in. And I'm hoping that I'm able to complete it here on the live, being so this internet here in this hotel is not really working very well. But I got my sidekick over here also videoing the message, so I'm going to always have it backed up. So that's the beauty of it. So here I am, and the topic is going to be too heavy for many people. So I ask you, please take this time to tune out, just like you tune in. Go out that same direction you came in, even if you have to back up to get out. I suggest that you get out. And I don't feel bad about saying things like that. Matter of fact, I feel really good, because what this message is similar to what I've been trying to say to many people about living a hypocritical life, living and thinking that you're going to fake it until you make it, and you're going to fool everybody here. It's no way I'm going to work so hard to manipulate people here and end up in the lake of fire. If anything, I'm going to be working so hard to serve. He that is unseen, but yet believe. He that is the one that created all things. I'm not going to be down on this earth serving everything outside of the Most High and then think that I'm still entitled to the kingdom. Oh, no, no. Or I'm still entitled to Mount Zion. Oh, no, no, no. So I'm getting ready to bring some not so good news to 99.9, but some good news to the one. So grab your spiritual backpack and your light. Get ready to pack this in your spiritual backpack. Okay. I want to say to you again, they are tampering with your thoughts. I know you're too intelligent, so you think. Sometimes you can be so wise and so knowledgeable in your flesh till you make yourself stupid. You see, to me, all the wisdom that you have brought yourself to believe that you have and all the knowledge that you have brought yourself to be leveled at is just for your flesh. And this is where a lot of people are resting their hope and their trust in their so-called spiritual walk in. The intelligence of their flesh to know as much as they can possibly know. The intelligence in their wisdom of their flesh. That's why people like to try to break things down to where their flesh can get it first and foremost. Not understanding your flesh can have it any way you want it. That's how the elites got it the way that they want it, is because of that same reason. They think that they could just have things any way that they want to and how they want it. Okay, so Sister Deborah is going to get into this lesson. I got two really awesome lessons, but the lesson in which I'm about to get into is who are the true branches and those that are grafted in. I'm going to seal this up in my spiritual backpack because somebody like me need to put this in my backpack to keep me to keep reminding me that you always been on that narrow road. You ain't never pulled over and start traveling the broad gate. You've been in that narrow direction to that narrow gate all the time, Deborah. And this is just another one of those messages that I can zip up in my backpack and make sure that I keep that zipped up because it's spirit and it is truth. It is things that's going to be said that's going to come up out of John, that is in John. So I'm going to bring out of John that which is in John. Okay. So that means I'm coming a route that 99.9 of you are not used to. Okay. So I want to start off with the Gospel of John, chapter 15. Come go with me there. Let's go to the Gospel of John, chapter 15. My desire was to come, to really touch base on verse 5. And I think I'm going to go on from there. But I think that to really bring this where I need to take it, I think the Father is really wanting me to just start with verse 1. So I'm in the Gospel of John, chapter 15 and verse 1. I'm so grateful, y'all. I am totally grateful for the Most High Yah living in me, because him living in me is like a multitude. You see, I am in the body of Hamashiach and I am not alone. Even when I'm alone in the flesh, I got a multitude that lives within me. And that's beautiful to me. I don't have to do the things the way everybody in the world tends to do things. I'm so grateful that I don't have to sit amongst the world and do things their way. You know, because this is this same one been with me since I was 4 years old. So you think I'm going somewhere today? You really think I'm going to go somewhere today? No, I'm not. I'm in it for the long haul. So let's start with the Gospel of John, chapter 15 and verse 1. I am the true vine, and my Father is the husband. Okay? The true vine, and my Father is the husband. What I like about that is how Yeshua, which the world called Jesus, he's actually letting you know that he is the true vine. And I'm looking here, and it might be Hamashiach. It might be Hamashiach, which is Christ. So here we are in 15. It says, I am the true vine. So now I see Hamashiach might be on the scene here, I would say. And my Father is the husband. Now we're talking about two that's needed to be divided and then put back together in one. That's how I be speaking on here, saying I'm just speaking to that one. That one is those that are in the body of Hamashiach, those that are grafted in. Okay, that's who I'm speaking to. But I'm gonna show you how you have been lied to all these thousands of years. And I noticed that the Father allowed people to be exactly where they at today. People are where they're at today because Yah has moved out of the way and allowed people to be exactly where they need to be today. Where you at today is where you need to be. Okay? It's because that's who you are. Okay? So you about right. Okay? So here in the Gospel of John, chapter 15, it says, I am the true vine, and my Father is the husband. I like the twos because those twos come into one, makes a oneness. Okay. So then in verse 2, it says, every branch in me that beareth fruit, he take it away. No. Every branch in me that beareth not fruit, he take it away. Now you see how Sister Deborah was saying in a video yesterday, everything is clearly seen. Everything is out in the open to where Sister Deborah and you yourself knows already within you what spirit, what side your spirit reside. You should know already what side does your spirit reside. Do it reside on the side of Yah, or do it reside on the side of the left? The Father wants me to say to you, you knew it. Nobody knows it like you know what side you are on. So here it says in verse 2, we're in the Gospel of John, chapter 15 and verse 2, every branch in me that beareth not fruit, he take it away. Now you see where Israel and Judah among the Hebrew Israelites would include themselves, and they would glue themselves. They would take glue and glue themselves to where they can't be taken out. They're making it mandatory that they are in there for the long haul. Even to the very kingdom itself, they're in there. Listen to what is being said. First, you got the grip, verse 1. Verse 1, I see, I am. You're not going to find a verse in your study guide, which is your King James Bible, that starts off with I am. When I see I am, I see Ahaya, Ahaya. I see Christ. I see Christ. Okay? The true vine. And my Father is the husband. I see Father being capitalized. So therefore, I see that I am, Ahaya, Ahaya, is the true vine. And the Father in the kingdom is the husband. Okay? Now, again, when I see it says, I am, I, Sister Deborah, a student of the Ruach HaKodesh, that's taught from the wilderness level. I can't see it the way you understand it, the way you comprehend it, the way you believe it. I see it as the Spirit has taught me. Ahaya, Ahaya is speaking, which is Christ. Okay? He's saying that he's the true vine. And my Father, which is the kingdom, the throne holder, which is the creator, is the husband. Verse 2, he says, every branch, get it down, Deborah, put it in your backpack and zip it up. Every branch in me that beareth not, that beareth not fruit, he take it away. See, right there, I'm not like y'all. Not to say that I'm better, because I'm not. I go to the grave in the flesh like you. I'm human like you. I sin like you. I have iniquity like you. But I am not you. What do you mean, Deborah? I'm not the realm of the spirit that most of you all are. I don't see this like you see it. I don't understand this like you understand it. You see, I stand under a different umbrella. And that is where I will remain, under that umbrella. So listen to verse 2. Every branch in me, I hear higher, I am at the beginning of verse 1, letting you know that every branch in me that beareth not fruit, he take it away. Something's going on. Wait a minute. Okay. Should I have went to the wilderness? No, you don't need to go there, Deborah. Speak that truth. Oh, Father, that done got deep, though. That done got deep. Every branch in me. Hold up. Hamasiach. You said every branch that is in me that beareth not fruit. You mean there are some branches that still in thee that beareth not fruit? Like unto the servant that you gave, the one you called him a servant, but yet you sent him to the lake of fire. But he was said to be a servant of yours. Y'all, you all have no idea how dangerous of a game you all have played all your living. You done played the game for all it's worth. And guess what? You done lived a hypocrite lifestyle and a fleshly mindset. Because I am speaking to that one. And that one should be so excited about what I'm speaking about, because they hold the light in their right hand. They are of spirit and truth. This is excitement. because it's showing you exactly the difference between the body of Hamashiach and the body of Hamashiach, of those in this world who place themselves as the branches and as the grafted in that don't match up in the body. Every, verse 2, every branch in me. And in me, I'm like saying, hold up, Hamashiach, I got a question. You telling me the branches was in thee? Y'all done got it bent. You're running around here lying on Hamashiach along with the Father. Y'all lying. And you're happy about it because you feel you're able to manipulate the world with your lies. He is saying, every branch in me, Deborah, that beareth not fruit, don't worry about it, baby. I got what it takes. Baby, every branch that's in me, Deborah, that beareth not fruit, he, who is he? The Father. Take it away. See? You can be in them, but not of them. Choose this day in whom you shall serve. Here he's actually saying, and every branch that beareth fruit, he purge it, that it may bring forth more fruit. So he's actually sitting here telling you, every branch that's in me that beareth not fruit. So you can actually be a branch in him, bearing not fruit. How many times have I taught that? How many times have I taught it? You know why? This is why. People are on this earth convincing themselves, let's just say yourself, more so than anything. They are convincing themselves that they are holier than thou. They are the true children of the Most High God. They are in there, and nobody can do nothing about it. Even the Father himself don't have the power to do anything about it. This is the mindset of the people in the flesh walking on this earth. This is how they have manipulated their family members, deceived their family members, their friends, their community, their neighborhood, their co-workers, their bestest friend, the place in which they gather to worship. This is, and this platform alone has been a stomping ground for hypocrites. Oh yes, this the party hardy for the hypocrites, y'all. This is where people come and have the time of their living because they want to sit and play the role. Oh, I like this. I think I'm gonna have a good time on this message. This message is gonna be in there. So as I read here, not fruit, he take it away, and the branch that bear fruit may bring forth more fruit. So you see in this here, the branches that's in Hamashiach, okay? He's letting you know there are many in there, Deborah, that's going to be taken away. There's many in there that's grafted in. They too shall be taken away. Because see, what everybody thought is, I'm in there and ain't nothing he can do about it. If I say I'm in, I'm in. Nobody ain't got nothing to do with me being in. I can be in as long as I say I'm in, and nobody has nothing to do or to say about it. But here in the Gospel of John, Christ, Hamashiach, is saying something. He's saying more than just words, y'all. He's actually identifying you guys the spiritual realm. While you all are thinking that you run the spiritual realm from the fleshly level, you really think that you run the spiritual realm from the level of the flesh. And you've gotten away from it. That's why you run in and you run out. You need to run out. You need to step in and run out. Walk in, but run out. For this page is not a page you need to be sitting listening to anything. Because if you don't fall under the body of Hamashiach, you have no business on this page. So I suggest only I be on here. Because anyone else that comes on here and hear the voice of the servant of the Most High Yah, you're going to be found already shown truth, and you walked in it and wobbled in it, played in it, and didn't take nothing to heart. So here he says in verse 2, every branch in me that beareth not fruit, he take it away. So it's some branches in you that you're going to take away? Sure, Deborah. And every branch that beareth fruit, he will purge it, and it may bring forth more fruit. So he's talking about two different kinds. One that bring not forth fruit, and one that bring forth more fruit. So see, he says he's going to purge. He's going to purge the ones that's not bringing fruit. Now, he's not going to purge. He's going to take away. And we know what that take away means. Those who are bringing not forth fruit. And he's going to bring those that bring forth fruit. He's going to purge it out, and also that it may bring forth more fruit. So he's talking about two different ones. One that bring forth fruit and one that bring none. The one that bring no fruit, he's letting you know, I'm taking you away. You're going to be taken away. Identical to the way he did the talent that had one. He called him his servant, just like here. He's calling you in the branch, as it says, every branch in me, that beareth no fruit. So you in him, but he letting you know, you beareth no fruit. I'm going to take you away. So it's just showing me how Yah has everything tagged. It's no escaping. We can run around here and play the role, get as many circus tickets as we can possibly get, join as many Facebook, YouTube pages, Instagram, Twitter, Patriots, Rumble. You can do whatever you want when it all said and done. Are you in there or are you out there? Are you in there or are you out? This is the day in which the Most High Yah has made, that Sister Deborah bring this message out. So those that think that they're grafted in, those who think that there are all the branches, Yah letting you know both. You can be in, but I guarantee you I'll take your tail out and take you away. Identical to that talent that had one. What was he taking? He was taken away. Identical to the way he says here. Every branch in me that beareth not fruit, he take it away. And what did he do with that one that had that one talent? He took him to the lake of fire. So what else does he say here, Deborah, in verse 3? Now ye are clean through the word. I like that. Thank you, Hamashiach. He said, now ye are clean through the word which I have spoken unto you. Through the word. You see how the book cannot cleanse you? It's the word. So while you running around here with your head chopped off, thinking you got the Bible mastered, you got Enoch books, you got all the lost books, you got all the found books, you got a master. You think you can interpret it, you understand it, and so on. You can understand anything you want. But Yah word is not a book. It is who he is himself. And here in verse 3, now ye are clean through the word. Tell me that you're going to tell me the book can clean you? Use a fool today and you're going to be a fool tomorrow. And forever resting in the foolish lake of fire. If you believe that these books are the word. No, the word is the Father. And the Father is the word, not a book. Now, which I have spoken unto you. So he's letting you know his word has to be spoken unto you. That means when you running around here on all these platforms, you running around here getting the message from here, you just giving your flesh confusion and giving it what it needs, satisfying. Because a lot of people will go all over the place just to make everybody confused except for themselves and make themselves righteous. Because so much confusion is spreading abroad. Okay. So verse 4 said, abide. Now listen to this, y'all. Abide in me, and I in you. There it is. You cannot abide in him unless he abide in you. That's the key right there. That shows all that walking around here living highly in a hypocrite life. When you do that, you're never going to be able to convince anyone. You're not going to be able to convince your friends. You're not going to be able to convince your coworkers, your community, your neighbors. You're not going to be able to talk to your family about righteous, upright, and just. Why? Because you're riding the spirit called hypocrite. And hypocrite is riding you for all it is worth. But don't think the Father didn't know it. Because in verse 2, it says, every branch in me, Deborah, that beareth not fruit, he take it away. And every branch that beareth fruit, he purge it, and that it may bring forth fruit. So you can go around and play the game the rest of your living, which we don't have very much of it left. But you can go right ahead. Since you gotten away with it all these years, you can run on. Because ain't nobody wanting and desiring to pick up and do what is right because of what is in them already, which is wrong. They're going to take that wrong that's in them and make it right and run on with it. Because it hurt me to know that the Father had to break it down, and it hurted me to know that you mean they flipped it. He said they flipped it. They made right, wrong, wrong, right. So where the people don't know what right is. They made good, evil, and evil good to where the people don't know what good is. They made bitter, sweet, and sweet, bitter to where they don't even know what sweet is supposed to taste like. And not as a form of like taste. It's just giving you it in a way of showing you how you as a human being having a spirit has flipped over to the way of your flesh versus the way of your spirit. Okay. And if your spirit is the way of Yah and in Yah, okay, as one to bring fruit, then Yah will see to it that you gain the understanding. But if not, he'll let you see to it in your own flesh and let your spirit deal with your flesh and your flesh deal with your spirit and let you run on. Okay. And then that's why when you go into verse 2, it says, every branch in me that beareth not fruit, You see? He take it away. You see? So you sitting up in there claiming it and naming it that you're a part of the body of Hamashiach. He letting you know everything pulling up, Deborah, claiming to be the branches, claiming to be grafted in. If they have no fruit, they're going to be cut off and taken away. Taken away. We know where that's at. So here in verse 4, it says, abide in me and I in you. So if you're running around your tail around here talking about you're a part of the branch, you are grafted in, you are this, you are that, you are that, you know you the Hebrew Israelites, you know you Israel, you know you Judah. Guess what? You can know all that you want. You can even think that you are the people who are grafted in, but guess what? He's already let the foundation, left it. That even those who have grafted themselves in, that has no fruit, don't think I don't know who you are. You're out of there. Because what y'all didn't know, praise the Most High Yah. He told me this when I first sat down here to do this lesson. He said, this is the part they never knew. They never knew. You mentioned it so many times to them, they still don't understand it. It's something you're supposed to have in you. It's not supposed to be your ugly mouth on the outside of you, ruling you. See, that's what a lot of y'all didn't know. See, a lot of people take their wisdom of their flesh, their knowledge of their flesh, their understanding of their flesh, then they wrap it up in paper with their emotions and their feelings and their personal opinion, and they take off running. Oh, I'm in there. I know I'm in there. I'm a did. But don't even understand, baby. You're nowhere near it. You're nowhere near it. Because if you ain't bearing no fruit, what did he say? Bear it not fruit. He take it away. Just like the talents. There was 2 examples of that. He gave something to someone and they did nothing with it, and he sent them to the lake of fire. Then the one he gave the one talent to, he did likewise. So you run your tail around here saying you grafted in. You're the Gentiles that's grafted in. Or you are the Hebrew Israelites. We the Israel and the Judah. I'm grafted. We are the branches. We are the true branches. Don't get bent up and out, y'all. The true branches is not the natural realm of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. It is the spiritual realm of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Let me say that again. It is not the natural realm of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. It is the spiritual realm of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You get it? No, I know you missed it. As always, it went over your head. See, this is the type of message that I'm not supposed to have no one on this page listening to. And that's what's beautiful to me, because I spoke it yesterday. He said, you know already who you are. Stand on the side in which you are. And get off the side that you portraying you are about. So listen to this, verse 4. Abide in me and I in you. That's the true branches, you guys. The true branches is the one that the Holy Spirit abide in you, your spirit, and your spirit in his. That's the true branches. It ain't cause you say you grafted in. It ain't cause you came in through faith and belief. It ain't cause before the foundation of the world he had you written. He wants you to know on this earth, verse 4, according to be a part of the branch, I must abide in you and you must abide in me. And we become that one. As Christ, Yeshua HaMashiach, is a oneness in the Father. We too must be a oneness in them all. But we can't stand outside in the flesh and claim to be the branches, the grafted in. Because he just told you, those that is in me that are the branches, no, not fruit, I'm going to take you away. So you can be in it and grafted in it and still be taken away. See, y'all playing a dangerous game today. And I don't see nothing wrong with you doing it. I think it's okay for you to play that game. Because the heavens already got you wrote in and wrote out according to the game itself. So it don't matter. Play the game. Play it for all it's worth. That's what he was explaining to me yesterday. It's already in them. They know which side they're on. Now watch this. Abide in me and I in you, as the branches cannot bear fruit of itself. So he's actually telling you, those that have him in them and he in their spirit, they're the only one to can bring forth fruit, because that fruitful one is in them, which is the Father. His spirit is in them. So here it go. Abide in me. They're going, okay, in me, and I in you. That's the Holy Spirit in you, and your spirit in his. Watch this here. As the branches cannot, Deborah. You done taught it to them over and over and over and over. The branches cannot bear fruit itself. So you see how the hypocrites, you see how everyone is feeling that they are in there. I'm in there. I'm in there. I'm in there. And in verse 2 said, every branch in me, letting you know you can be in me, but I might not be in you. And any branches where I am not in, you have no fruit. So cut the crap out. You know if you have fruit. If I am not in you and you are not in me, and we are in this as a oneness with Yeshua HaMashiach, which is the world called Jesus Christ, if I am not in thee, even though you in as a branch, even though you in as one grafted, your butt can go straight to the lake of fire as quick as the Father can blink. You're not in there like that. Now listen to what he says. I like this. Oh, I love this. Verse 5. He said, no, let's go back to verse 4. Except it abide in the vine, no more can ye, except ye abide in me. The Holy Spirit is where our spirit must abide in, and his spirit must abide in ours. This is really the true branches. This is the true branches. See, y'all thought the branches was just your mouth. Y'all thought the branches were you just saying, you this, you this, you this, you this. Oh, I know I'm in there. I know I'm this. He just cut your tree down. Toast. He just cut your tree all the way down. So now you can run to the place in which you need to be, among the crowd of hypocrites. That's where you need to go. That's where you need to reside. Okay, it says here in verse 5, I am the vine. No. Let's go back, Deborah. Go back to 4. Abide in me and I in you. Now that's the Holy Spirit that has to abide in you, y'all, and your spirit in his. As the branches cannot bear fruit itself. So the fruit that Sister Deborah beareth, she can't without the Holy Spirit being in me. Except it abide in the vine. And you have to be connected to the true vine. So it's actually letting you know exactly what he was telling me yesterday. There's so many hypocrites. This is the season of breeding the hypocrites. because the only way they get away with it is right here on earth. Just as all the elites are getting away with what they are getting away, all the wealthy is getting away with what they are getting away, all the darkness is getting away with what they are getting away with it. What are they getting away with and where? Right here in the United States of America. Right here and right now where you at. And all the surrounding countries, Canada, Mexico, Hawaii, that's connected to the United States, all of them. No more can ye except ye abide in me. No more can ye except ye abide in me. That's where you see the clowns in the circus. This right here is showing you that it totally separate and tear up and tear out this book. It really does. This here tears up this book right here. Going back, everything verse 15 is speaking about is spiritual. It's letting you know that everybody gonna say they the part of the branch. Everybody gonna say they in there, Deborah. But even those who say they are a part of the branch, I'm taking their tails away. Praise the Most High Yah. Why? Because he allowed them to even smear and add and take away. But he turned around and had a day as this, that his servants can bring the light out of all those lies that sat in darkness. This here is wonderful to me because it helps support things I have continued and continue to speak on. And it makes me feel very, I'm going to be honest with you, very uncomfortable. You don't know who's who and what's what. You really don't. You don't know who you're dealing with. You don't know who's who and what's what. You really don't know who you're dealing with. But this here, this shine light straight out of darkness for somebody that is the servant of the Most High Yah. An individual that serve the Most High Yah in spirit and truth in the light. This is a blessing. You know why? It's a form of comfort. You know, the one Yeshua say shall come and he shall bring power and he shall comfort. It brings comfort to you because you're trying to understand why are these people doing what they're doing, which is nothing, but yet feel they are entitled to the kingdom. They are entitled to be in the bosom of the Father. 15, Gospel of John, shoot it all down. And he shoot it down in spirit and in truth. But you can't see it until someone is able to break it down. I knew that they would do that. I knew that they would come in and tamper with the message. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to redo it over and continue to do it over and over and over until I am able to master what is actually taking place. Okay?